it was a very fun time for them. Everybody seemed very happy that they were back, but you all had to get business done and spoke with Goyla, who seemed to have a personal run-in with Gatch, a very terrifying, paralyzing, gross run-in with this creature that you all are hunting, basically, who's been causing lots of problems in the forest, seemingly getting even stronger, maybe dealing with some Alkasan business. And it seems like Gatch is looking for things that are not pure, which is weird. Whatever the fuck that means. But that's where we start. You all have left the tent of Goyla, maybe back on the boardwalk, and you all can discuss further. Continue on to a different place. What are y'all thinking of doing?
Well, that gifted school will be open today for us to visit. We missed the hours yesterday.
It's still the same
today.
day.
It's the same day. Yeah.
Bro, kill me now.
Seems to be the only reaction that's reasonable.
It's around
I
2
think
p.m., and it takes about an hour and a half to get there, so you could get there. The funnel is within the inner ring, so you could pass by there. There's also just the docks. There's so many places you could go.
And there druid shit that you wanted to see?
Yeah, while we're here at some point.
The Tilgi Druids.
We could go
Or the
see them.
Druids of Juton.
So, Vita, do you want to go to the gifted school? I'll be completely honest. I don't really think that there's anything for me there.
When's it open? 5? Wasn't that it?
3
to
to
5.
5.
3 to 5?
So we'd get there with like 2.5 hours left.
I'm impartial. If we have literally anything else to do, I'll do that.
So the only other connection that it could be is just that Turlon has heard about the school, as it's kind of a connection of all things weird in terms of magic, which may be Alkasan related, maybe not. Who knows?
You want to check it out.
At some point. Nothing is too
Um,
pressing.
Yeah, I think whatever Felix wants to do primarily, because I think you're the most useful one for this entire situation that we're in. So
Cool. So yeah, I wanted to tell the Tilgi Druids about the stuff I have discovered about the green substance,
That sounds good.
if
So
I remember
we'll
correctly.
Just, I mean,
This
yeah,
was one of those things where I was like, obviously I will remember it, and then I didn't do that.
I mean, I'll say you've never been to the Druids of Juton. You know that your previous mentor has been there on an occasion whenever there was something large enough for all the Druids to need to be called to an area. This is kind of the central meeting place for them, so you could bring up Gatch. I'm sure they would know about that, but depending on how you trust them and various things like that, you can tell them even more.
Cool. Let's go there.
Awesome. Then
See what their freaking deal is.
Are you all heading there?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
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 Gosh.
You all travel to the southeast. It takes about an hour, be about 2 silver. If anybody wants to pay that, all that realism that we love.
I paid for the last trip, the last cab.
I'll do it.
Oh yeah, y'all are
Thank
loaded
you.
with money. Public transportation,
Who the
not
hell is
public
my player
transportation.
token?
Actually, you are.
I got it.
You got it. You're not North
I'll be right
6th
back.
Street.
John's having an inner monologue.
John's just looking in the distance.
Looking out the window in the middle distance.
Hey, buddy. Hey, John.
Not responding to you at all. Kind of scary if you ask
Must
me.
be thinking or something.
Must be thinking. But as you get closer to where the Druids of Juton are located, you're getting quite close to the edge of the city. And I'll say that as you approach this square, looking at the map, there are these entire squares, or these entire blocks, I guess, and one of them, an entire block, is just trees, which is kind of odd around, and it is distinctly Tilki oak trees. There's some variety of trees that you've seen throughout the city as you're walking along, on the sides of roads. Some are more landscaped than others in terms of the amount, but here the block is just straight up, 200
It's
feet
just
by
trees, bro.
200 feet of dense Tilgi oak trees. I'll say, you've been through dense parts of the forest, Felix. This is on par with those. Each of these Tilgi oak trees are 5 to 10 feet in diameter, upwards of 10 feet, but around 5 feet in diameter. And there's maybe, at certain points in time, only 1 to 2 feet of clearance, up to 10 feet of clearance in between these trees. So it's a very dense section of forest that it seems to be. This is just the place. You just see a forest within. There's no building.
Just a sign with the address.
Yeah, exactly.
Out marking the lot. Yeah.
If you ask anybody, they're just like, "Oh yeah, it's in the forest." So do you all go within?
I just walk in. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I trust Felix. I'm following.
All right, everybody's following along.
Moving right.
Watch out for that branch, John. Oh,
Dang, you got whacked.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. Let me pull up the list of names just so I got.
Honeydew.
don't say that, man.
Honeydew.
Dude, what's wrong? What's wrong?
As you walk within the forest, I'll say all of you.
Your mind is poisoned.
All of you within 10 to 15 feet of walking within the sounds of nature begin, of forest critters around, buzzings of insects. It is almost as if you're within the forest. I mean, you're in Kikasi, but it's kind of like when y'all have ever been in a restaurant or a store within a mall. You're just in there for a while, and then you completely forgot that you were within a mall. And then, you look out, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a mall there, right? That's happened to me sometimes. So, as you enter, you're in Kiyasi, but it's almost as if you're just walking through the forest proper. You don't hear the sounds of the street or, the hustle and bustle of people. It just is just nice and quiet, as if you're just trudging through a forest. And I'll say, roll for it just for fun.
Like to have fun here.
You play games here, sir.
You come across a half-elf man who is, I don't want to say dressed like Tarzan, but the only thing that he is wearing is just a leather, almost short skirt. I don't know what you would call it, right? It's only wearing leathers. You can see that just.
Is it? Hold on, this is important. Is it a loincloth, or does the cloth go all the way around his body?
It goes all the way around.
Okay.
But he is shirtless. He's a elvish man, and you can see just across his body are tattoos of what looks like vines. But as you kind of just are walking up, he's just sitting up against a tree reading a book, and you see across his skin the leaves and the vines just have a slight flow to them, as if they were rustling within the wind. But he's just there. He pays you no mind as you're walking in. You could absolutely walk by him. He doesn't kind of look up from his reading, but he is actively just sitting there.
All right, so before I engage with this lovely scene, Stephen, I want you to know that when you said he had tattoos covered in tattoos of vines, I pictured numerous tattoos of the small purple gnome.
Me too.
That we left in 08. Like that was my first thought, and that
Vines
was
are no
so-
more, no
Adjacent
longer a
Vines
thing.
content. I was playing Pete
It's just this guy.
yesterday, and in
Oh,
level
Pete.
3, there's vines,
Uh-huh.
and we kept saying vines, and I swear to you, I heard the character every
Yeah.
time. I was like, vines is right there.
What?
It's crazy. It's
Ruin that
infected the
word.
mind. That's crazy. Yeah.
Just the scene the single scene he was in was just so powerful and funny as fuck.
It was.
Burst, vines. These words no longer have meaning.
Phonomania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
The
Funnel.
funnel.
Funnel, I'm sure, will be the similar.
Yeah, especially after
The
the Funnel Mania
similar.
one shot, that's gonna rewire my brain chemistry. All right, hold on.
Good.
I'm locking back in right now.
You guys want to take bets whether or not there's gonna be a they're gonna sell funnel cakes at Funnelmania?
They got it. Sure.
Well, I mean,
They better.
spoken
bet.
into existence.
It's their namesake. Oh, he's back.
Funnel
Whoa.
cakes were
Yeah,
actually
quick.
made because of Funnel Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Funnelmania came first, actually. Yeah.
They
Yeah,
needed
that guy
they
said some
needed to
crazy
cook
things,
stuff
man.
so much. Yeah.
What was that, LaFleur? He was what?
That guy, I literally walked up and he said, I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. And I said, okay. And then he bought them.
Did he
Mhm.
stab you?
Anyway, here's my $75.
Yeah.
Furniture.
With a big bloody wound. What does that look like? Okay.
Oh,
Oh
man,
wow,
did he
guys,
stab
Sumia
you?
looks different.
Like,
I gotta
It's
catch up.
full of bloody bills. Is this it?
Yeah. Guys, Sumia
So-
looks different.
Catch you up, LaFleur. We walked into this miniature forest inside the city to go see the Tilgi Druids. We met a shirtless, leather skirt wearing half-elf man who's covered in magic tattoos of vines that kind of blow in the wind.
Finds the
He's
plant
reading the
thing, not the
book.
character.
Finds the
Yeah.
plant, not the
Yeah.
person.
That'd be
Just
fucking
the
crazy
word,
if he was
not the
covered in
person.
vines.
We
as a
all-
character.
That's what we all thought of at first.
That's funny. Okay.
So, Steven, do I know like where I'm going, or is like there's like an obvious like, oh, if I follow this stone path,
There's
I'll go to the center of the
currently
woods.
there's currently no paths. You can only imagine that towards the center, and just based off of spatial awareness, very good at that. You are maybe only like halfway towards the center, like you're a quarter away across the whole thing, right? So you're not close to the center, so you could absolutely just walk past this. So
I'll just ask this guy. It's like,
Yeah.
pardon, do you know when the Tilgi Druids meet? Are we too late, too early?
he looks up and he looks up at you, and he kind of looks once down at your whole group, but also just up and down to you. He says, "I don't think that there is a meeting today, but if you wish to visit more druids or talk to the high priest, then you could just continue that way about a minute or two."
All right, thank you. And then I do that.
Nods his head, continues reading his book.
Cool, and I do
What's he
that.
reading?
Oh yeah.
What a lovely
Give me-
citizen.
Give me a little perception check if you're trying to figure out. what
Simply
he's reading.
murder.
Or you can ask.
Yeah. Dude, I'm actually if he's reading Simply Murder, I will genuinely attack him.
I mean,
It's just a popular Pulp Fiction book.
That one. Tell me he's not reading Simply Murder.
You really walk up to him and like look, like tilt your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
What is
glance
that?
over, and as you are glancing over, you accidentally run into a tree. There's
Damn.
just
Whoa,
you do not see what he is reading. No.
that's
Sorry,
two of you
it's been-
guys.
I was doing my John impression. Sorry.
John,
I-
did I run into something?
I stretch a little bit.
Yeah, you were in a daze.
I warned you about a branch, but you didn't respond for some reason. So you
You just
You-
ran
I was
into it.
thinking about like this weird sale I did one time.
Mhm.
yeah, I get it.
Vivid
One
flashback of the time John was like, "Well, I kind of sell all my furniture."
Surely no one stabbed you when you were selling your furniture, right, John?
Nope, I stabbed him.
Mhm.
Oh, is that normally part of the deal?
When they attack you, it is. Am I right? And I nudge
Upside.
Vita. I nudge Vita.
Mhm.
What?
Did any of you catch what book he was? Did any of you catch what book he was reading?
No,
We're not
No.
not
not with my passive perception.
I don't care at all.
I-
Seemed to be invigorated into it. You could
May I
ask him if you
perceive?
want.
Cool. Not really, I don't
Try a
actually.
perception check if you want.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
say
just staring at his book.
retrospectively.
I run into a tree staring right at his book, and then like 10 seconds later, everyone starts turning around covertly.
Mhm.
What? What?
No, I'm not
You
looking.
just you're glancing at the book, and he's kind of he has it like in his lap. He's sitting crisscross, applesauce, and you see along the top of the right page, you see Korra the Mystical and Powerful.
He's reading Korra the Mystical and Powerful.
Have I heard of that?
Book check, dude. Give me a society
Dude,
check if you want to know
You
if you've heard
can't
about
be
it.
telling me to make a book check, man.
Society
Any chance that
check.
counts in the realm of Sumia lore?
Yeah, it would not, no.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
A guy's gotta ask. A guy's gotta ask.
Yeah.
Guy's gotta ask about his Sumia lore check.
Oh!
You
15.
have not heard about it, but based on the name, maybe some kind of fantasy novel. Who knows what fantasy novels in Sumia are like?
Bro, why do you
People-
read fantasy novels when you live in Sumia?
People
Dude,
doing
you know-
office jobs.
Exactly.
Boring.
Just very mundane. But as you walk further in to the forest, there does become a little clearing where, not little, I'll say it's probably about 50 feet across, in diameter, where you see just a whole bunch of people similarly dressed, some more than the dude you passed, some less than the dude you passed. It seems like a very chill atmosphere. No one's really, paying attention to each other. Some are, maybe having quiet conversations on the side. But as you're walking through, are you looking for just anybody, or are you looking for someone
Who
specific?
looks like the most important person here?
Give me a perception check.
Dude, you already know that I'm about to roll that shit.
20 on the first roll.
Nice.
Easy? And it's easy? And it's
Well,
easy?
honestly, how do
as
I
you're,
do it?
as you're glancing around, you see also other people seem to be cultivating a small garden that's in part of the clearing. Again, no buildings you see around it. It's just a clearing in the forest, and there's maybe about a dozen or so people around. And you see one person in the center who is sitting atop maybe 2 feet off of the ground, this small circular stone that seems to be deliberately carved to be that way. And you see it is this older woman who is, dressed in these very fine, or not fine, just covered in almost like a blanket of weaved leaves, if you can imagine, almost wearing it as a cloak. And she kind of has just this grayish hair that's kind of going down, braided in the back. And she appears to be meditating, not in deep meditation, but just kind of, sitting there with her eyes closed.
Is this like something I would know not to interrupt, or is it just like, oh, she's chilling?
If she wanted to be truly meditating, she would not be around other people, based off your experience.
Cool. I will walk up and I will say, excuse me, like, pardon me.
Mm-hmm.
I get attention.
She kind of looks towards you, her eyes still closed, and she says, "Yes, how can I help you?"
Hi, I'm Felix Yerman. I am a druid from the south. Felix would know this exactly, but like
the West
Alex,
Tilgi Forest.
for the West, I'm
The
a druid
West.
from the West Tilgi Forest.
Mm.
Are you the leader of this circle?
Yes, I am High Priestess Irian. It's nice to meet you, Felix. And you come with companions. And she kind of, still eyes closed, looks to the others, or looks to the rest of you.
Yeah, I do. We're here because in our time traveling, we've run into, as I'm sure you are aware, there are these weird acidic creatures
Yes.
seemed
She
like
nods her head.
tainted by like a weird green substance.
Mm.
Just wanted to come and, I guess, talk to someone who might know more about this, possibly exchange information, because we, motion to the rest of us, are currently working to try to stop and eliminate this corruption.
She nods her head. She says, well, that is very noble of you, as that is what we are trying to do as well. What village do you hail from?
What is it? I can't fucking remember. I made this name up
I
forever
got you.
ago and used it.
I got you. Don't
I made it up. You asked me what it was, and I came
You
up
know
with it,
he's
and then I've
got
never
you.
needed to use it again.
You know
Horrell.
he's got you.
Horrell.
Horrell.
That's where I come from.
You see, even with her eyes closed, she kind of puts her eyebrows up a little bit, and she says, then, make sure I get the name right. Then you must be Tredevik's, protege. I've heard
That's
some
me.
about you. Well, it is good to see that you have made it all the way out here. He did not, come often, but he has often sent messages. I haven't heard from him in, about many dozen days, but hope he is doing well. Have you seen him recently?
No, I haven't.
Well, next time you see him, make sure to, say that, Irian says hi.
I will.
Was your village attacked by these animals?
No, I stopped what wolves were coming their way before they reached the village. Okay, I'll just be upfront. The biggest threat is that Siskin has been affected. I'm not sure if you know who that is. A dragon that lives in the Togi Forest has been infected.
I have heard of him. He is on the younger side, yes?
Yep.
That is not good
So-
news. When did you hear about
No,
this?
Well, we met him a couple days ago.
So you spoke with him?
Mm-hmm. He is doing his best to keep a lid on things, but the corruption kind of seems to push him to like supernatural hunger, and he's doing his best to hold it back, but it kind of constantly gnaws at him. So I think it's just a matter of time before someone has to put him down or cure him. So I'd rather not have anyone try to fight him.
She nods her head. Absolutely, we do want to be friends with all of the dragons that reside here in the forest. Well, if you are looking for a cure, unfortunately we have not found a cure yet for this ailment that you speak of. We know that it is contagious. It has roots in some older magic. It's hard to discern that way. It does not work in similar ways to other curses that we've dealt with in the past. Do you have any more information, or were you simply just looking to see if we had
But
anything?
I just want to say, when they say older magic, I will lean into and whisper into Vita's ear. We're definitely going to have to check out the gifted school.
Ah, shit.
Alright.
We also know that it's being spread by Gatch, like the real Gatch.
When he says Gatch, I am gonna kind of intently watch her face and look for expressions.
Well, I'll say no perception check needed because her eyes open when you say that. And you can see that her eyes are completely white. You know, no pupil, no
Ew.
iris. It is not glowing or anything.
Did you say
just-
ew?
It's just
It's a
completely,
reaction.
completely
Many
white.
are calling about the Vita.
she
Vita ableist moments.
she takes a second to kind of look at you, Vita, but does not say anything. She says, Well, that is not good news to hear. We had some worries and had heard that there were some followers of this Gatch that had also attacked in tandem, but we had heard, or we were hoping that they were not connected. How do you know that Gatch is involved in this?
Well, there's a woman at the circus in town that said that Gatch, I'm not really sure what it was, but it sounded like sleep paralysis, but in real life and like waking life. And he attacked her and left corrupted scars across her torso that glow the same kind of green. And she hasn't turned, like the hunger, hunger hasn't hit her, but they hurt constantly.
We've also heard reports from others that we've corroborated of a band of people running around, infecting people with something green.
She kind of, eyes still open, she kind of squints her eyes. She says, "Is that how Siskin got it then?"
We believe so.
The followers specifically spread it to him, yeah.
She kind of looks around. She says, "Well, if you're looking for Gatch, he has eluded our grasp for some time. But we sent some druids to look for him maybe 100 days ago or so, about 50 miles east of Pisasi. They have not returned yet, which is slightly concerning, but through our repeated reaching out to them, it seems like they have responded, and no immediate dangers are present. But they should have been back by now, if they had found him."
Responded by letter?
No, she shakes her head. No, through arcane means.
Through bird! Anyway, I don't actually say that.
I wasn't going to discount forged letters, but that's good to hear.
Alright, well. Do you also know about the dire Cyclops, the Great Cyclops living around here?
Around Kihasi.
Yeah, like a couple days to the west.
I had not heard about such a Cyclops. They roam around, but our druids have been ever vigilant of getting rid of these great Cyclops, especially with such a danger they can be to various villages. I'm not entirely sure how one. Did you see one? Is that what you're entailing?
Yeah, that's why I'm telling you. It seems to be sticking to a cave that it is settled down in, so it's looks like it won't be wandering around, but didn't much want to be taken by surprise.
Then I will have Mirren come to you and see if there's any way we can get a location from you based off of directions, and we'll send some druids out there to try and take care of it.
Felix.
Yeah.
What about your thing?
In real life, what are you talking about?
In real life, I'm talking about when you turn into a ghost. So
No, I don't know why. I think in character, I don't think Felix would ask that. I don't think he would know that that's something she would know about.
Okay. Never mind.
I have a question. I'm sorry to interrupt. This is in character. We when we spoke to this person's friend who's affected by Gatch, they mentioned that Gatch is looking for pure things. Purity, am I getting that right?
Blood.
Non-pure blood.
Non-pure things, non-pure blood. Do you know why? What that means? Does that mean anything to you?
Kind of takes a little bit of a deep breath. She says, well, from what I understand, Gatch is a hybrid beast of sorts. There are rumors or some information to say that he was born as a bastard child to a family that abandoned him. It's the reason why he turned out this way, raised by animals and such. But it is possible that he may be searching for others or doing research on others that are also not exactly born of... Let me think of what you would say. It's somewhat of an offensive term, but perhaps mongrels. Those that are...
Drop the hard M, oh my god.
Of parents that are, creatures that were born of two various parents from different species, different ancestries. I'm not entirely sure why he would be looking for that. I do know of... There is Rena Kearney, who is the god of mongrels. There may be some ties there. I would research some into him if you're looking to see if there's any connections there. It sounds certainly similar.
The race mixture's crazy, bro.
Wait a minute, guys, is Gatch woke? Hold on.
Wait.
Wait
This
a
is
second.
a new
Yeah.
future for Sumia.
Think about that.
Go.
Gatch said mixed race families?
Pro-Gatch.
Huge. It's
Okay,
huge.
so we're
Maybe this
looking.
Gatch guy isn't so bad.
We're looking for hybrid people, so it's the people that are two different species combined. That's a mongrel.
Does Rena Kearney have a church? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm asking also Steven, maybe not in character, but I guess it could be in
But
character.
If you said it in character, she would respond with, that is the term for them, yes, but that's typically an offensive term, so I would wean away saying it.
Got it.
Well, then what is Rena Kearney's other title then if it's not? Can't be that bad if it's like...
But were you asking about a temple?
I was gonna say, does Rena Kearney or whatever they're called have a temple in the city? Followers that we can talk to?
Yes, there are temples to every second order deity within Temple Square. It's on the hill.
Thank goodness they put all the temples in one area. I'm sure
you
that
know
doesn't
what
lead
order-
to any problems.
You know what order Rena Kearney's in?
The Order of Sin.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you say perfect out loud?
Yeah, I do. So I'm heading there later.
The way you said it,
She kinda
perfect.
tilts her head a little
Right.
bit at that, but doesn't say anything. And I'll say the whole time that she's been sitting here, the rest of her body has not moved. Like it's only been her head and her eyes and her mouth. She's very stoic, stoic not emotionally, but stoic like physically person. Just does not really move much.
Is there any reason why, and this is just me being curious, I don't know much about this religion stuff. Is there any reason why an entity that's just about people with mixed ancestry would be considered an Order of Sin deity? Because I've met half elves, I met half orcs.
Religion, not woke.
I'm just kind of like, I'm confused.
Well, the name of Order of Sin comes from the first order deity above them, who is the
Which
god
is-
of sin. You would know that. You would know that it's Kosa, the god of sin. You'd know you can't say that.
He's trying
I'll
to bait
say,
her into
I'll,
saying.
I'll say you know enough about it.
Come on, just say it.
Yeah, just say it. Just
But
say
you,
it.
you
just,
could
it-
continue to push her
Say
even
it
with
with
that
me, say it
knowledge
with
if you
me.
want.
I'm not doing
Say it
that.
with them, folks.
But she says, yes, it is. Named the Order of Sin, due to the first order deity above it. The second order deities within the Order of Sin don't necessarily have the evil connotations of sin, but they are certainly not as good as the others.
Okay. I'll take that as an answer. Yeah,
It's your perspective.
I'll add that to my belief system.
No, yeah, that's an answer. Yeah, for sure.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry to interrupt. Go back to your.
Yeah, shut up, man.
Well, wait, I have a last question for her. We're leaving.
Sorry, dude, you can't have it.
Everybody's just
That's
standing
alright.
there.
Oh no,
Sorry,
I
man.
didn't mean like go back to your meditation. I meant like continue with your other questions, guys.
No one's moved at all. Wait, I gotta ask her another question. All right, Meg, go ahead.
She looks at you, Vita.
I'm kind of
Storm
I'm
Hunters,
ki-
by the way.
Her
I'm
eyes
kind
are
of
now
in
closed.
between.
Mhm.
I'm kind of in between power sets right now, and I was wondering how powerful you were in comparison to us.
Bro's canvassing right now.
I raised my eyebrows at
Yeah,
Vito.
she also raises her eyebrows. She says, "Well, I do not see you all, but from your dispositions, I'd imagine you all are somewhat young. I have quite a bit of experience on me. I did for many thousands of days in the past. I did used to hunt quite large creatures within the forest, large monsters, but those days are behind me.
How big was our pig we caught? That was crazy fat.
Like 42 pounds or something.
40-something pounds, yeah.
What's the biggest thing you ever fought?
The biggest thing I've ever fought?
Or you know what? Better question. What's the strongest thing you ever fought?
Strongest thing. Individually?
Yeah.
Certainly not me going to game mastery creatures. Looking for a
I
certain
fought a Tarrasque
level.
barehanded.
Mm-hmm.
I know. You need a hero.
Yeah, I'll go with this. Well, there was about, maybe 50,000 days ago or so, there was a dragon, an adult dragon, who was a gold dragon, who was terrorizing part of the forest, trying to burn it down, clear out a space for its lair. It wanted one above ground for whatever distinctive reason, but I was tasked to take it on, do some reconnaissance, but it quickly found me, interrogated me, and brought me to its lair that it was building. I was able to catch it by surprise, but there was a tough fight that ensued, but I was able to slay the beast. So, an adult dragon, I'll say.
Another adult dragon, right? Write that down.
Wow.
More and more litmus.
She looks at you, Felix, and she says, I do have a question for you, Felix.
Hmm?
What does Tredovic do all day within the village?
Dude, that's a great question.
Whenever druids retire, they, typically go into a different line of work, or, they leave the craft, because most druids stay with it for life. But it was an odd exchange, even though Tredovic did speak very highly of you, and does speak very highly of you, I should say. It was an odd thing to transfer the title of a Tilgi druid onto another. If you visited him, what does he do all day? And I'll say that's up to you. I'll say that's up to you, but I've always had in my mind that he's been he's just continued his life as kind of like a shut-in. Not a shut-in, but like likes to keep to himself. You know, in a house a little bit off from the from the village.
He sits in his home, he drinks really bad tea, and he rereads the same novels over and over and over again.
You can see just a slight quiver in her mouth for a second before she goes back to a stoic face and she says, "That's interesting. I've always was worried that he wanted to hand off his title for not, for influenced reasons. He was pressured into doing it. But if he seems to be keeping to himself, and he enjoys himself, then I guess it's better that it's onto someone who's, and she kind of gestures to you, a lot more willing to go out into the forest and fend off threats to it."
Well, if you're curious why he retired, it's in his words, it was he got tired and wanted to stop. So
She nods. She'll say, "I'll reach out to him. See if we can have another chat." Do you all have any other questions for me?
no, that was about it. Just wanted to make sure that you all knew what was going on.
Yes, thank you.
We appreciate the information you gave us.
And enjoy the space. Have a rest.
And I do have a question I didn't think to ask. What were the names of the druids that haven't come back yet that you sent out to Sasasi?
A great question. It was two of them. It was Dolel and Shiada.
Yo, can you put that in the freaking
I'll put that
notes?
in the notes, chat. Notes.
Dolel and Shiada.
ciabatta bread? Fuck yeah! All right, well that's good. I'm
All right. See
good.
ya.
Thank you. I'll thank her for her time, and
Yep. If there's anything else you want to do within this forest, anybody you want to ask anything about, you do see some interesting characters around. Like there's your common ancestries, but you do see, say, one guy who has very elven features, like more elven than you would expect. And you also see a dragonborn man, which is interesting. Those are, I'll say, rare in Sumia, but green dragonborn, who was kind of tending to a small part of the garden. But it's just your average people here as well.
what is this very elven man doing?
Currently they are, I'll say,
Very elven they.
I'll say that they are very
Okay.
similarly sitting against a tree, but instead of reading, it looks like they're drawing something.
All right, well I'm not gonna just walk up to a stranger and be like, "What you drawing?" So I think I'm good.
Okay.
Well,
I will try to remember their face if the chance arises to speak to him again. But
Sounds good. And you all
Alrighty, what time
leave
is it?
the dense forest. It is probably around 3 o'clock at the current moment.
So-
all right,
Caroline,
do
you
you guys?
mentioned you wanted to hit the school now that she said some of that shit, or no?
To go to the school. We don't have to do it today, but I think we definitely have to go. And we have to keep in mind this whole ancient magic thing. We have multiple signs now that it's all related. This magic that catched us, whatever this thing is, perhaps they know more about this.
Okay.
We can
Do we
probably
have
make it
anywhere?
there.
Do we have anywhere else besides the school?
We could also call it tonight. I mean, I have to get going. I promised the carnival that I would do some performances for them today.
We'll go watch that.
I could make some money maybe. And if
Okay.
any one of you want to come by for
Finally
a
start pulling your weight around here.
card reading,
Oh,
if any of you want to come around for a card reading, obviously it's free.
I also, I still like to go to the docks. know.
Well, it's only 3.
So I kind
There's
of want
so
to check
much to
those
do.
out.
What
Let's
time
go.
would I have to go to the carnival?
You know that it's around
3:15.
it's around sunset.
I'm gonna be late.
Oh,
It's
gee.
normally around sundown, so I'll say you probably have until 7 before you probably should be there. And again, they were like, you know, oh, if you can make it. They didn't seem
No, I'd definitely like to go.
exactly.
And I would like for you guys to come, at least one of you come get a tarot card reading done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll stop by. I want to go fishing. I liked fishing in Riddock, and I kind of want to do it again with so many docks.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yes. All right. We could probably go to the school. Like, it's probably not going to take that long to talk to people, right?
All right, let's do it.
All
When we
right.
get there. Get there in an hour to find someone and talk to them. Shouldn't take that long.
Drag you
Let's
to the
go.
school. This will, I'll say you'll get there around 4:15. This will be 3 silver. Anybody gonna pay it? Huh?
Hell yeah, brother.
Huh? Anybody?
Who's paying it? I can.
I'll pay it.
I'll
pay it.
All right, dude. Jeez, fine.
John starts
can pay
beating
fair.
your head in.
Just hold on, man, hold on.
I'll pay it.
Let me pay cab fare.
Is there anything y'all would like to talk about on the ride, or just we'll go right to the school?
Look over at Vita. I go, how's your training been? What have you been doing, man?
I mean, we've been living together. You've seen everything I've done.
Oh, sorry. I'm usually just sort of focused on my own. No offense, but what's been your favorite? What's been your favorite sort of exercise so far? What do you want to do? Like, what's kind of your goal here, long term, for this strength training?
I just want to get it strong enough I can beat that dragon with my hands.
Same, man. Same. After hearing, I've heard 2
Same.
separate stories about someone saying the strongest thing they ever fought was a dragon. So
You're going to have
that's
to
a
join
good
that list
that's a good
eventually, John.
litmus. What?
I'm going to have to join that list of dragon
I'm
fighters.
it's on my list. It's on my list. That one's right below those tree people Felix was talking about a while ago. And I guess that's Cyclops now. No, it's Cyclops, then dragon, then tree people.
Yeah, Green Man.
And the
Green
green
Man.
man. And then there's the Ultra Priest.
Great, man.
But yeah, I want to be,
I'd rather listen
just-
to my rod cast. That's crazy.
just keep training and you'll get there.
Yeah.
Challenge
I will.
yourself.
That's why I'm going and I'm doing Funnel Mania.
You're doing Funnel Mania? Gulp.
You sure you have what it takes to do Funnel Mania?
I mean, it's with 1,000
Yeah, I
people
do.
in there.
Well, I don't really care.
You'll beat somebody. There's 1,000 people.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna beat them all. I think.
I don't
Yeah.
really care. But
I'm,
John's going to Funnel Mania too. Do you really think you're going to beat John?
Am I going to Funnel Mania?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, I just
I'm
assumed you
Funnel
would.
Media at Turlon.
A part of me really wants to go, but another part of me is horrified.
Seems right up your alley.
I guess I need to think about it more. Kind of when I want to go fishing. I just need to clear my head.
If it were,
Listen
where
to
do
my
you
rod
be
cast.
fishing?
I need to go cast that rod.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, holy shit, I got a fish,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit, I got a fish.
Holy fuck! I gotta catch a bluegill.
I'm gonna use the bathroom, fellow fishers.
Wow.
Hello,
Okay.
fishers.
Wow.
Fellow fishers.
Fellow, any fishers in the chat? Jesus H. Christ,
Boring.
man.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to my rod.
There's
cast.
Emma Frost concept art for her phoenix skin. It's the most just make her naked, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Where is that for science?
Jesus Christ.
I'm not sending it to you. Not after that. Go to the Marvel subreddit and mine it yourself, you gooner. ho.
I don't even want it.
It's
I don't
beneath me.
fucking want it. I don't even fucking want it.
Who's in this school, dude? We have to hurry up. We're losing daylight, and they're gonna go fishing.
True.
You
don't know that.
Yo ho 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 ho. That's my One Piece laugh.
Thank you for sharing.
Dio ho 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 ho. Oh. You guys seen that K-pop Demon Hunters gif?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Makes me kind of mad.
I don't
I've not.
like it. I really don't know what exactly. What the fuck is that? Why it makes me so upset.
Yeah, me too. I don't know why, but it does.
I look at it, I'm like,
Agitating.
wow.
It's just agitating,
Ow.
dude. It's just like they made the most annoying face possible. I think it's just like it's a mix of uncanniness as well.
You all get to, once again, this cathedral-looking building that is Sylvie's school for the gifted, and as you approach, the same gate that you saw before, where there was kind of some guards around it and a little line of people, and all like the applications that you saw is just fully open. You see that the lawn, the large lawn, is kind of
I'll be
front
right
and
back.
the back.
I'm sorry. Keep going.
Okay. You see the lawn that is in the
Johnson
front and the
having
back
another monologue.
is kind of filled with various visitors. It seems like a lot more people. Before there was just people kind of chilling or practicing swordplay or even a little bit of magic, but now it seems like there is a lot more tourists there, and you can see that even in the distance at the large cathedral, you can see these two massive doors that have now been opened up to the entrance of it. And you do see, as you're kind of getting up close, you do see a sign out front that says, visiting hours, 3 to 5 p.m. And it also kind of states, please do not go into any, areas marked, for school use only. You all walk in. What are you trying to do here? Are you trying to just take a look around? Are you trying to find someone
Break
to
in the
talk to?
stacks right now.
Are you trying to break in? What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to. Yeah, I want to break in. I want to just walk
Okay,
in.
well, let's slow down. Let's slow down.
Break in where?
Let's slow
Like
down.
Just go in a place where it says, look, if we go into a place where it says school use only and act like we don't know, then someone will come get us to make us leave, and that's the perfect time to talk to someone and ask them some questions.
I don't think whoever they're gonna send to go get us is gonna know anything that we need to know.
Yeah, what if we just talk to them genuinely?
Okay, well, I didn't think of that. Let's do that.
You didn't think of that?
No.
All right, well, let's try that first.
Let's try that.
So this is the only entrance we've seen?
Yeah, you've only ever been on this side of the building. There's certainly the only, in terms of the gate, there may be another entrance on the other side that mirrors it, but yeah, in terms of entering the lawn.
A more public-facing entrance that isn't like, go away, we hate you.
That's what we're at.
That's what
The
you're
signs
at right
are, don't go into the buildings labeled private.
Oh, sorry.
Like we're at the front gate.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go into the private building. I think we're chill like that.
Yeah, you're chill.
Yeah.
So I guess we find, what do we want to look for? A history professor, a magic professor? There wouldn't happen to be someone with like a weirdly specific doctorate that's like ancient magic history, like
I mean, I think that's kind of
historical
what we should
magic
look
studies
for.
or something.
I think we should look for them. I think ideally we want to get any information we can about just like bizarre types of magic or rare types of magic, or specifically like old magic. So
Yeah.
honestly, ideally, I mean, fucking if we roll the dice and get real fucking lucky, they're doing a lecture on it right now. But barring that, I mean, yeah, just look for the old magic wing,
Yeah.
you know, and look for that. I think that's what I will do, Steven.
Okay. I will say as you all enter, the big lawn area, and you can see just the large cathedral type building in front of you as you enter it through the large double doors. It is up to you all as characters if you think you've ever been within a cathedral, but it looks a lot like that. You enter the double doors, and there is just a large great hall. But what
We do it different
is fascinating, for one, is as you enter into this large open space, there are tables and chairs. It instantly, I mean, there's people kind of milling around, very touristy looking people that are, just taking in the sights. And as you all enter and you look up, you do not see a ceiling above you. Instead, it looks like, even though there absolutely was a ceiling walking in, it looks like maybe about 150 feet above you all, it just is the sky. But as you look up, you can tell it's not the sky. There is this almost sparkliness nature to it, and as you're just looking up for just a second, you can see that it looks like clouds are moving too quick, compared to how clouds typically move. They're kind of moving past maybe at like 10 times the speed they normally would. And as you're looking above, you can also see, as you start to notice, that sparkling that you initially saw is actually what looks to be stars. Even though it's purely daylight outside, it's as if you can see the stars during the day as well. And it's kind of like the night sky if you were not near like a city or any light pollution or anything and just could see the full night sky, but just laid on top of just the blue sky above. So you can see the sun, but you can also see the stars at the same time, even though the clouds are kind of moving quite quickly. So you walk into this great hall and you see this illusion or something above you of just this beautiful sky filled with stars, even though it's the daytime. And you can see that just kind of the general structure of this wing is it's just a long hall that is the entire kind of entrance hall. And you see there are a series of kind of, offshoots that are along it. It's probably maybe a good 150 feet, 200 feet long. And you can see that there are, there's a stage all the way at the end for maybe, speakers of stuff, but no one is doing that currently. But there are lots of different doors and kind of archways that kind of jut out into various areas. But you can see there's a lot of tourists around. If you all want to stay here and look for people that seem to be not tourists, you could, or you can continue on further, try and look for signs, but you've just now entered the cathedral.
This is weird.
Is there anyone who even looks like a student?
Give me a perception check.
I'd love to, Mr. GM.
That's me.
I'd like that.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like that a lot.
Yeah, I'd like that. 25.
You, not within this immediate entrance, but you do notice that, there are, tables and chairs, and there's some people, and it looks like some people are eating. Maybe it's just to take a break from being outside, get a place to rest, as it's a little hot out today. But as you enter in, you see all the way at the back, there are more tables and chairs, kind of these booths, I guess, that are along the walls in between where these offshoots are. And there appear to be people that are like writing and kind of have books around. So they kind of look student-esque.
Yeah, I'm gonna like look at the group. I'm gonna like nod over there and start walking that way. And when I get there, I am going to kind of lean down and say, "Hello, excuse me, could I ask you a question?"
You see, and who?
Just to one of them, anyone.
Yeah. As you're walking up, it looks like you were walking up to maybe someone who is like a gnome or a halfling, but who looks up at you is like what looks to be this 10-year-old girl.
Is she clearly a student? Is she clearly a student?
You look at the papers.
Erlon gets arrested.
That's crazy. I said I walked and looked down at someone, and Steven says I'm crouching over a halfling girl child.
No, you're. This is a human child, but looked like a halfling as you were walking up.
Okay.
But I'll say that she. But yeah, you just a quick glance at what she's writing. It looks like she is practicing her arcane symbols for perhaps enchanting, something of that nature. And there are a lot of books in front of her, and it is yeah, she is certainly a student. But she looks at you and she says, "Yes, what can I help you with?"
Hold on, this is a very important question. Is like learning arcane symbols as in I'm learning my times tables, or learning arcane symbols as in she's doing like calculus?
She's doing calculus. It's like if you know, like the classic math professor chalkboard filled with just equations. It's like that, but she's it's a little repetitive, but she's very obviously intelligent.
I say, thank you. We are from out of town tourists, so we were hoping to get information about old magic. Are there any professors that you recommend here to talk to, ask questions, maybe sit on for lectures, if that's allowed? I am kind of affecting to what you guys would immediately obviously notice as like a very fake, like happy and friendly demeanor. I'd like to imagine that I'm good at it. I'll roll if you want me to, Steven, but like I'm clearly vibe switched talking to this random.
Yeah, give me a diplomacy check. I was gonna say anyway, just to see how.
33.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll. I'll say that she she puts down her writing utensil and she says, "Well, sitting in on lectures I don't think is really allowed for people who aren't members with the school or anything. Old magic, like just old, or like," and then she kind of
really old
looks at you. Old.
Peter, you can't be doing this. She's 10.
We're interested in the history of unique kinds of magic, things that maybe have not been regularly used in a while, things that are perhaps considered rare, things of that nature.
Well, you've come to the right place.
I'm gonna turn to Vita and actually like glare at him.
She.
This is another. Oh, wait a minute! I forgot. I thump him on the head.
I forgot.
I'll stop.
I forgot. She does give a side look at you, Vita, but then looks back at you and says,
"Stick my tongue out at her."
No.
He really is 30 days old.
Yeah, she kind of shakes her head at that. You seem like a goofball to her. But she looks at you, Turlon, and she says, "Well, you've come to the right place for that. A lot of the professors here deal in very specific, weird kinds of magic. If you're looking for old magic, there is Agrod, who is I had a class with him not last year. She wouldn't say that. Yeah, no, last grade. That's what she said. I had a professor with Professor Agrod. I had a class with him, and he was speaking on really old magics. I don't know if he's around. He likes to coop up in his office a lot, and I mean,
he's in his office.
Well, the offices aren't publicly accessible. Again, you have to be kind of a member of the school here.
I kind of turn around for a second. I give Felix a face. I'm like,
what does that mean?
I feel it. I don't know. Let's see where it goes.
All right.
She said, "Do you need any other help? I'm trying to do some of my homework here."
Yes, actually, if you don't mind, I just have one more question for you.
Sure.
And actually, retcon before I say that. Flashing my hero deck, it's not considered like weird. Like it's unique, but like a hero card magic isn't exactly like it's not like taboo or anything, right?
No, like it's as
You will get
if
sent to prison.
it is as if you. I guess if there was a little bit more like oomph behind like tarot card readings in general society, but like if you just showed like a tarot deck to somebody or like flashed it, they'll freak out at that.
Okay. And I just kind of take out my hero deck, and I kind of spread the cards out. I do some kinds of magic with these, and I was just curious if you knew anyone who had researched into this kind of magic here, or if that professor you recommended to be the right person to talk to.
Magic with hero cards?
I know.
She kind of shakes her head. She says, I don't know of anyone doing magic with hero cards. There are other there's a professor here. I'll say with your diplomacy check she would be willing to say this. There's a professor here, Professor Galadan, who deals in other ways of harnessing arcane arts through various other means besides your normal things like wands and staffs. So maybe you could try him, but again, you would just have to catch them walking around. I don't know if there's any way that you're going to actually see them in your office hours.
I nod and I say, thank you. And I'm going to like lean in a little bit when I say thank you, and I'm gonna try to like look like just like like thank you, and then I'm gonna like try to look real quick at her homework and see if she has a name written down.
Okay. I'll say since you're deliberately trying to look, give me a perception check.
Sorry, yes, sir. 24.
She does not have a name written down on her homework currently. You scan the page pretty well and you don't see it.
She's one of those types.
She says, well, you're welcome and have a good day. She begins
I turn
practicing her sigils.
and nod to the two of you, or three of you, sorry. I won't say which one I forgot. And then as we walk away a little bit, sorry. Sorry. I will say, well, we should try and fight those professors, I think.
I'm gonna real quick, as we're walking away, I'm gonna use my cantrip message to send in her head, and I'm just gonna try and fuck with her. She's doing her homework, like as she's trying to write. I'm just going A1 1 2 2 A1 A1.
God.
But I'm gonna try and act like I'm just walking away, like she doesn't know that's me.
Hey,
No one knows.
You guys go talk to these professors. I think I'm gonna go to the docks and just fish a little bit. I'm no good here.
No, I just want to go fishing.
There's no punch magic that I can learn. So.
All right.
Give me a deception.
John exits the screen, and the next person that comes on screen is Professor Punch Magic himself.
I'm Professor Punch Magic. I raise your athletics abilities up to legendary.
It's poetic. Vita, can you stop casting spells at that preteen?
You guys don't know until the DM says.
I think we must assume with our perception DCs that we absolutely do know.
Because he's like saying it out loud while he says it.
Okay, you have to be able to speak.
Wow. You know it's good when he has to read the detailed rules of the spell.
I didn't read it.
Okay, it can be cast without incantations and doesn't have obvious manifestations. Okay. then. I'll say the deception check is less for it's obvious you're casting a spell, and more so obvious that it is you saying it to her. I'll say, do you look back at all?
Yeah, I do. I want to see if I messed her up at all.
She's staring directly at you as you do.
Alright,
Bro.
I'll turn back around.
God damn.
Vita
ignore
0,
that.
little girl
know-
1.
Do we notice that with the deception check, Steven?
It depends on what line you're in walking away. Vita, are you in the back or are you in the front?
I was imagining being in the back because I was gonna do
Yeah,
this
look
extra
away.
thing.
Then
to
no,
fuck with her.
you all are focusing ahead. You all wouldn't.
Yeah.
Don't have eyes in the back of your head, unfortunately.
And there's no way we would assume
Sure
that
about
a grown
that?
man would do that.
No. But as you all are walking, where are you going?
Yeah,
John's gone fishing.
Vita is on his 5-year-old arc. Is he?
Casting his rod.
I think we should try to look for these professors.
Who was the first one she said? Agron?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Something. Is it like a directory? Like a little map board?
Surely there is.
Or like signs, it's like rooms 977 to 999 this way. Or whatever.
Walking around.
Give us that college campus layout, Steven. I know you have it.
Walking around, what you all kind of quickly, like, before you try and start breaking into areas, is it seems like this main hall kind of is the space in terms of where the public can go. There are some offshoots that you can kind of walk down, but there is a repeated sign across many different places that says the same words of, you know, visitors not welcome, school use only, just on many different doors. And there are some kind of like these windows, like interior windows that you can see. Like if you were to continue, there are more halls that you could access, but they are all kind of behind doors. So, in terms of where these professors are, unless you just start going around asking people their names, because you do see some people that are in similar garb and similarly carrying books, like students and some older folks. If you do want to just ask people, are you, Professor X or Professor Y, like, you can. But it's not looking like there's any public directory. This seems like a private school-esque, not in the, like,
Can I,
quite literally in the sense of it's very private here.
if we can't find it, I'll say, why don't I just send out... Wait, let me read this. Can I send out... This is just a DM question. Can I send out a message to the guy if I know his name? Can I target him in that way? Or do I have to know him? It just says target, but a range 500 feet. So I don't have to be seeing them, but it's like, do I have to know where they are geographically, or just like, can I send it out to them?
I'm just reading some stuff real quick.
This episode is called The Gang Learns All About the Message Spell.
So it's 500 feet. I'll say you don't have to see them, certainly, based off of just their name. I'd say that's fine. I'll just make you roll a spell attack roll to see, not if you hit them, but kinda if you hit them, but just like mentally, because you don't have a lot of information. Like with Siskin, you had seen them physically,
So I knew where
and you knew
he
their
was.
location. You have no idea if this professor is here.
Before I do this, what do you guys want me to say? I'll let you... I'm not going to just say what I want to say.
Okay, hold on. Let's consider our options before we pick one. So we have Vita could use the message spell, and we'll just kind of like canvas the whole place. We could get whoever's the best liar can go around being like, hey, do you know where Professor such and such is? I've been tasked with personally delivering this a letter to him. Pardon me. Or I could turn into like a bird and try and figure it out myself. Those are the three options I see. I'm open to suggestions.
What are the three options?
Lie, say we have to deliver something very important to him in person. Vita canvases the place with the message spell. I turn into a bird.
I think lying's the best option.
Three options.
What are your thoughts, Vita?
I think message is the best option because lying makes our chance of getting thrown out of this building way higher.
I think it's substantially more likely we get thrown out if you whisper inside people's heads 30 times over a bunch.
No, I'm not canceling. I'm just sending it out to him, and either I'll hit him or I'll miss. I'm not just like mentally sending it out to everyone. Just being like, hey,
that's better than what I thought you meant, but I still, I don't know. I don't think that's very likely to work. I mean, I suppose it's not.
I think that if I were the professor and I suddenly got a mental message from someone I didn't know.
Depends on the message.
I get, yeah, it depends on the message, but like I feel like that leans more towards like, like not positive feelings.
Unless he's a very experienced magical professor, and this is the chance he's been waiting for. Is 3 heroes.
It sounds like you really want to do this.
I don't have to. Let's do the lying. Let's do the lying.
Okay, cool. Who's the better? Wow, if someone had to, if you guys had to assign a numerical value,
I would assign a plus 16 to me.
Wow. Okay.
I would assign less than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I think a good lie would be like, oh, you have to deliver something. You've been paid to deliver something to him personally. You need to meet with him.
Okay. I think honestly, is it crazy to say a bag of the fucking magic rocks? I think it's more believable. And I think the average person's not going to freak out about the rocks.
Can we use that? This might be a Steven question, so we don't fuck up. Can we use that other term? I forget what their Alkasan crystals are called that I learned.
Talcris crystals.
Is that also like a bad word like Alkasan, or is that a normal word?
I don't think we need to say that. I think honestly we'll be showing this to like laymen. So it's like, oh, what do you have? And if I can't lie my way out of it, they need to see it. Look, I've got magic rocks. I don't know much about them. I'm just a delivery boy. I don't think we even need to say any of that.
Is Talcris like a red flag word, though?
Yeah, I just want to know anyway.
You all have never heard the word Talcris.
I'm gonna avoid it. I'm just gonna say they're magic crystals.
Let's not
so,
do it.
I will bag up a bunch of magic crystals.
I have just shitloads of these. Here you go.
Are you guys? Thank you. I kind of close it. We should step outside to prepare this. Step outside.
Are there like doomsayers on the lawn telling about everyone's gonna go to hell?
It's pretty chill.
Or is that a George Mason only type thing?
So do we just send me in? Or as in, am I like the liar for the three of us who are the delivery crew?
You are the liar.
And we are all the delivery crew.
We are your security.
I can lie.
Okay. Vita, I want you to keep your mouth shut.
I will.
Thank you.
Unless something happens.
I say thank you, and I turn away to start talking to Felix, and you say unless something happens, and I turn back, both eyebrows up.
Nothing happened.
Just be careful, Vita. All right.
I will be standing like
this story
10, 15 feet away, and I'll have Vita with me.
The story is I've been asked by an old friend and colleague from Steven, can I take a Realm of Sumia lore check to pull a name of another famous magic university out of my ass?
Sure.
George and Pluto yelling.
Dwarts,
MP4.
all dwarts.
All dwarts.
All
That's the only
dwarts.
other
I
one we
put up,
know.
I put up, I put up. I got Realm of Sumia lore. I could possibly know something.
All dwarts.
Please roll low so we can do all dwarts.
So the only
Do I
one
need to
you've
roll or
ever
do I just
heard of.
know?
You gotta roll here.
Okay. Realm of Sumia lore 17.
I'll say that this is one that you had heard of. You know, also within here, you have also seen just another school, Igira University. It's a very big
Nigeria Universe.
Igira University is very big, but that's also here. So take that for what you will. But I'll say that in
Wait, like here as in the city?
it's in Kiyasi, yes.
Oh.
That is
Okay.
another major Arcana school here within. And
That's a
I'll
big
say,
city. It's fine.
I'll say that you do know of a magic school that was in Isu in the Wetzout Empire called Fiwala University.
Iwala.
So those are the only magic universities that have kind of come on your radar. You're not, the magic you've always had has kind of been internal to you, not something learned. So it's not something.
How crazy is the claim of cross-border magic trading, magic secret trading? Does that sound immediately fucking nutty that I'd be from the Wetzout Empire?
It would
Well,
certainly
it's a
be
private
interesting.
venture, right? So
Fawala, you said Fawala University?
Yeah, Fiwala University would certainly be interesting.
I mean, it's probably like, ooh, it's weird, but like it's also like a private venture, so it's not like the government are talking to each other. That would be crazy. But these are just like two dudes who know each other.
Question is, does he know anyone there?
No, he doesn't know everyone there.
Well, if the random Joe is like, the professor doesn't know anyone there, we'll be like, well, you don't know the professor. You don't know him really. And then just ruin that person's life.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Okay, hang
Just
on.
do the
Let me
lie.
get all my ducks
Just
in a row.
lie already, asshole. Jeez.
Okay.
Fuck.
Alright. Hang on. I'm looking for something in my notes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm not even remotely worried about it.
I'm not worried.
I don't
dude,
even
I'm
know
not
why
worried.
you would worry right now, dude.
Kevin, you of all people should know how little I am worried.
So true. Okay.
Simply do not care.
Here's the plan. I'm going to walk in with this set of crystals. I'm going to say that I've traveled from. Say it one more time, Steven.
Fiwala?
The Wetzout Fawala from the Fawala school in the Wetzout Empire under great secrecy and importance, with the instructions to hand deliver these magic items directly to Professor Gadrin, and then I must hand them to him directly. And I will say that you two are bodyguards I hired in the city.
Don't bring us up unless
If
someone
asked-
asks
if
about
asked-
us,
if
and then
asked,
it's like,
I
well,
will.
who are those clowns?
Just
Be
say you
like,
got
"Oh."
a delivery. You know, we don't gotta do a whole.
And then we'll
Yeah.
go from there.
Those are the details. Should I have to
Yeah.
elaborate? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So we will walk in together with me holding the bag. I'm holding it kind of like this, dangling, and the other one I'm just holding below it. And we will walk up to what looks like the nearest guard or official, and I will keep a tight eye to make sure the 10-year-old is watching me.
Is watching you?
Isn't.
Okay, gotcha.
No,
Don't
dude,
wanna
she's
get
locked
caught
in
out
her
in a
home.
lie by a
Don't worry about
10-year-old.
that.
She is pretty far away. So you're going to a guard?
Yes, I'm basically a guard as far away as I can from her.
Okay. You
Okay.
can be like 100 feet away from her.
Yeah.
Like, is it a big
That's great,
room?
huge.
Yeah.
I will approach this guard and I will say, "Excuse me, sir."
You see, it's an older dwarven fella. Yep.
I have a delivery to make to Professor Gadrin. I have to deliver it by hand. And I will hold up the item. Bag, the stuff in the bag.
He kind of raises one eyebrow at you. Give me a deception check, I guess would be the one we're going for here.
I think I would like to do that.
Roll a natural one, and the guard says, "We don't get mail here.
33.
We get a lot of mail here."
I might not be able to do it yet, we'll see.
Kind of raises his eyebrows and says, "Okay, well, I can lead you to the package room. You can drop it off there."
I'm afraid that's no good, sir. It's highly sensitive. It needs to be delivered directly to him.
Well, then I will
I
go
must
and get
ensure
him.
that he is the one to grab it. Take it.
Sounds good. I will go and get him. And he kind of begins to walk off and go to through one of the doors that says school use only. Do you all do anything?
I'm gonna
Okay, change of plans. Be right back. I'm gonna follow him. He's going through a door, right?
Yep.
I want to be a. Hold on. What lovely little critter will I be transforming into in this quick moment?
I'm gonna take the bag. I'm gonna turn to Vita. I'm gonna say, "Here, take this item," and I'm gonna take out another bag and fill it with random esoterica.
Since I have soaring shape, I'm gonna turn into a fly.
Okay, a fly insect.
A wee little fly, and by casting Focus Pull Pest Form. Wait. Wild shape. Okay. And I buzz on after him.
Buzz off.
Buzz on. Let's get this spell effect on you.
Shrink.
Give me just an acrobatics check. You're
Yes,
always going to get it through it, but just do it for fun, just because you'll.
Acrobatics.
Fly check.
Yeah, you're fine. To see
28
if you
and
can
fly.
get through the door before it closes was the main thing I was going for. But as you are following him along, is there anything in particular you're looking out for, or are you just following until he gets?
I'm just following to see where the office is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Vita to give me the bag back. I changed my mind.
All right, take it back.
I'm going to try to get this guy to come let us talk with him, but I won't force it. I wait for the return.
Yeah, I'm pondering something.
Let the man ponder, Coach. Let him freaking ponder.
You see him kind of wander through the halls a little bit, but he gets to. I'll say you notice that he's walking kind of in all the areas where you would assume professors' offices are. Like, you kind of see like a sign leading to, here's offices this way. And he kind of turns away as he's going from those places. He continues to walk through for maybe about a minute. And then he gets to kind of the end of one of these halls. These big double doors are there, and he kind of knocks on the door. And you hear a man's voice from within, and says to come on in, and so he does, and you enter this room before the door shuts, which he does do. He shuts it right behind him. You see it is this large kind of, it looks like a very regal office, I'll say to it. There is a window in the back, and it's overlooking the courtyard of this school. And you can see in front of that big window, there is a desk with you see sitting at it a whole bunch of books, lots of papers strewn across it. It's a huge desk. There is an elven man who has kind of this darkish gray skin, which you've seen some dark elves around. That is what you're looking at, and you can see that his eyes are just completely black. No pupils or anything. It's just these black eyes. And he appears to be writing something, and he looks up at the guard. And he says, yes, what is it? And the guard says, there's this person in the lobby who has a bag saying he has a personal delivery for Professor Gydron. Should I go and speak to him and bring him out? He said it had to be delivered by hand. And you see the figure sitting at the desk. You can see he's kind of wearing these gray robes that look almost like silk in nature, and underneath it looks to be this white shirt with like a high popped collar. And he says, by hand, did you see what he was carrying? And the guard says, well, seemed to have this small satchel with him. Can you give me... And the person at the desk kind of throws his eyebrows a little bit and leans onto his elbows. It says, can you give me a description? Did you tell them to wait there? And you see the guard says, yes, they should be still there. Do you want me to go to the professor? And the man says, just one moment. And you see that he kind of waves his hand, and the guard kind of looks behind him. And against the wall, the way you've entered, just to give some perspective, you entered through what to be the side to your left was the big open window and the large desk. To your right was just a wall, and you saw across from you also some other double doors. So there seems to be two ways to enter this room. To the right, the wall there suddenly shimmers for just a moment in kind of this purplish white haze, and then all of a sudden it looks like it's looking directly through a wall, and you can see the great hall that you all were just walking through. But just from the perspective of all the way in the back from the entrance, you can see the front entrance. And you see the man kind of get up from his desk, and you see as he kind of walks over, you think it's walking at first, but it looks like he almost glides. He's almost hovering just, maybe 5 or 6 inches off of the ground, it looks like. His feet are just kind of hovering there, and he floats over. And he says, point them out for me, if you will, or if you could. And the guards you see from your fly form, Felix, you can see that he kind of points over to where you see Turlon and Vita still standing there. And you see that there's a moment, and it's looking over, and it's just Turlon and Vita, right? John, you're at fishing. Felix, you're there. So yeah. It's just Turlon and Vita. Where are you, Vita? Not knowing any of this. Or are you just right next to Turlon?
I'm 5 to 10 feet away at the behest of Felix, because I was not allowed to talk.
Okay.
Okay.
We said that before. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm not far. I'm still there.
The funnier idea is that Turlon's like, well, all right. And then neither of you move as you wait.
I mean, I've been staying here.
You guys are like, well, that's that.
I'm not pretending I'm not there. I'm just, yeah.
Really funny.
I said it had to be delivered by hand.
That's what happened. We want to get smited or some shit.
He's grabbing dice bags.
Could be smited or some shit.
Walkie-talkie's like, can we kill those guys, please? Over.
Yeah, kill them.
No shot. They just want to instantly kill me with a 33 diplomacy, man. No way. No way.
Dude, you'll just come back like me. It's fine.
See what you
That's
got.
fine.
So I roll a 42 to hit.
You see. You see excuse me. I keep wanting to use their names, but you don't know their name. You see the well-dressed man who was at the desk look at the guard and say, "Tell them that Professor Guydron is not in today. See how they react. If they continue to press and truly want to give it to him, come back to me. I'll talk to them." And the guard kind of nods his head and then begins to leave, says, "Yes, sir."
All right. Hearing that, I would like to try to discern what this floating man's intent is. Is this like
Sure.
if they say, no, we got to keep talking, that's a good thing or a bad thing?
Give me a perception check, but make it a little blind GM roll for me.
Yes, dude,
They
absolutely.
got new icons in the bottom right of the chat for that. It's very fun.
Blind
Yes, sir.
GM roll.
Some dice. Yeah, I think it was just one, man.
Computer, I think it was actually just one. Fucking idiot.
Get his ass! Get his ass! Get his ass!
It's really hard to tell. He is quite
Fuck.
stoic about it, but I will give you. There was no malice in the voice. Like, there was the look that he was giving the whole time is not one of worry or it was calm the entire time. It was more curiosity. Do you know the intentions of that curiosity? Who knows? But he did certainly seem intrigued by it. And it didn't seem like, I'll say as well, this isn't like discerning. The word choice he used was deliberately, it's just to see how you all would react, basically, right? That's kind of what you gauge from it. If this were a person that really did not want you to be there, then I don't think that any of this would be humored.
Cool. I want to try to get back to the others as fast as I can with my fly wings.
Sure. I mean, you will definitely be able to be faster than them. I'll say with these doors as well, since they are indoor doors, they do not need to be sealed in any kind of way, so you would be able to get through the doors. So you could probably beat them by like 20-30 seconds, but I will also like to state, where did you transform into a fly?
Oh,
did you
fuck.
just have to do it quickly and just...
Would there have been like a
100 feet. You could have made it outside.
He's like Superman. You just had to go into like a corner real
like
quick.
a little, like, it doesn't leave behind anything, so would
Maybe
there
they
just
have
like a
bathrooms.
corner where I could like discreetly do that? Like maybe behind a
We are in a
bookshelf
big
where no one's
room.
hanging out.
I will say not preemptively. What's the other way? Post-emptively. Yeah.
Retroactively.
Retroactively is the
Retroactively?
word. Yes.
There you
Give me a stealth check. This will not change any of the things, but it's just to see if people around happen to notice that you transformed into something. I mean,
I mean, it's a magic school. Shit happens.
yeah, they didn't like. It's going to be more out of interest
25.
than anything. I'll say most people don't notice. You do find a corner real
Most?
quick. But as you are heading back, do you just try and find some? You have a little bit more time to find an area because you were trying to chase this guy before. You
I
can
want to.
transform again, or do whatever you want to do.
Can I? Is it possible if I can transform like the doors leading to the Great Hall? Can I transform back right in front of those doors and just open them up, or will people see me on the other side that I'm on?
It's a pretty empty hallway.
I'd like to transform on the other side of the door, where the guy can't see me.
Sure.
Hope like I get ahead of him so much so that he cannot see down the hallway, and then I transform and like come out.
Sure.
Come out the door.
And I will say, give me a deception check. Just your suaveness coming out, just because you're not trained in it. Just to give me something. I'll say that
Do I,
I'm trying.
guys? Do I do it? Do I hero point this shit?
Statistically speaking, it's likely you'll get better. So I'm thinking, yeah, probably.
Can
I
do it
think.
too.
All right, Kevin
It's
voted
gonna be
yes.
a one.
Dylan, what's your
It's gonna
vote?
be a one.
I think we might have more important roles when we have to interact with these more important people later. So I would.
We don't have much of the
say,
session
You know
left, though.
No, he's right.
Do
Could
what
be
you
mo-
feel. I don't know.
I'm with Dylan. You might want to save it for something like hyper.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna save it. Who give a shit?
He's not even gonna use it this session. I'm calling it.
Who give a shit?
Who give a
He might,
fuck or a
dude. He
shit or
might
even
fall,
a
and it might be a
crap.
nat 1. And he might like take like 15 points of damage. That'd be bad.
So what happens with your jam?
It's a pull door, not a push door, and so you, in the heat of it, you're trying to go quickly, and so you kind of quickly rattle the door the wrong way, and it makes kind of a noise, and you're able to open it quickly. Some people give you a glance, as they notice you leave, but this is kind of more towards the touristy area, so no one seems to say anything to you, as you approach. But what do you say?
I very
Felix
quickly
and
find Turlon.
Mhm.
I walk up to them and I say, when the guy comes back, tell him, darn, something to the effect of, are you sure we can't see him? Then we'll just come back tomorrow, okay? Tell him that. And then I do not wait for him to respond, and I go stand off to the side with Vita, like looking at books or whatever.
Okay. I will say 20 seconds later, the guard returns and says, well, unfortunately, the professor's not in the office today, but if you really need to hand deliver it, it's not going to be able to be now. You'll just have to come at a different time. But if it's urgent, then I can take it.
I will turn to my friends, and I will turn back to him, and I say, well, yes, it is urgent, but I'm afraid I can't hand it off like that. If the only option is to see him tomorrow, then we will, but it is important to us that we can get this handed to him as soon as possible. So if there's any chance he can come in today, it would be most appreciated.
Kind of nods his head and says, can I see what's in it?
I know the answer is no, don't worry. And I shake my head. I shake my head.
No.
I'll say,
we got paid $5,000 to do it this way, all right? I don't say that.
Mm-hmm. Well, why not?
I'm just a messenger. These are the instructions I have. The instructions were simple. Safely hand deliver this magic item to Professor Gadrin.
I'm gonna walk up.
Do not let it be intercepted.
Oh God.
Wait, Vita, wait! Ah! But it's too late. He's already walked up.
Not doing anything. Just walking up.
I'm not actually trying to stop you. I just think it'd be funny to say it.
I know. Well, I'm just walking up. I'm not doing anything.
I glances over Vita walking up, but then looks at you, Turlon, and says, well, what was it you just said? Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
I said,
had specific instructions.
He said, why
remember what
can't I? I said, I have specific instructions.
Yeah, he says, so it is a magic item, then.
That is what I've been told, yes. I've been told it's very important that Professor Gadrin, with his domain knowledge in this subject, see it as soon as possible.
Give me a diplomacy check.
I'd love to, Mr. GM.
Can I just look at this guy?
You can stare at him, yeah.
No, bro, you can't look at him.
Roll needed actually.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
For looking.
Trying to decide if I want to use a hero point on that.
Are you trying to intimidate?
What?
Vita, are you trying to intimidate with your stare? You can re-roll if you would like.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you were talking to me.
Then give me an
I'm
intimidation
trying to
check.
emulate John's energy. That's what I'm
John's
trying
energy.
to do.
I'll wait to see what Vita's roll is before I re-roll.
Okay. Give me an intimidation check.
Vita.
Almost.
Oh, that was
Almost.
almost as funny as possible.
That's fine.
You feel Vita kind of standing behind you, Turlo, off to your shoulder.
That one. Take it home.
Take it home. Yeah, these are some rough rolls, lads. He says,
Where's the hero point? Did you already use it?
That was the hero point.
That was the hero
Oh,
point.
damn it.
No.
he kind of stands up a little bit straighter and says, unfortunately, you'll just have to come tomorrow, and if he's in, then I'll bring him out here.
I nod and I say, please assure that he is. We will return tomorrow. And I look to the two of you and I give you each like an individual nod. Let's get going.
We're going? Okay. I wasn't
I'll
looking
see.
at you at all.
I'm gonna glare at the guy angrily.
Let's
Not
go.
gonna say anything.
I'll say, Vita, since you're staring a little bit longer, you notice as soon as y'all begin to leave, he kind of watches you all leave. And then he turns back to go into the hallway.
I'm going to, I'm just going to turn to Felix as I walk away, and I'll just shake my head and I'll say in a normal voice, not loud, not trying to be loud, but not trying to whisper, the professor will be disappointed.
Yeah, what can you do?
Well,
What you
now
gonna do?
what?
I'll come tomorrow.
Well, they're
I
not
kinda
gonna
wanna go
believe the
see-
same lie tomorrow.
Why wouldn't they? We have to. Well, yes, they would. We literally set it up so that it would be believable. Like, we gotta
Well,
give it to them.
Did you see anything in your fly form?
No,
Did
it
you
was
see
just. No, I didn't see him. I saw someone else. It was like. Looked too important to be a secretary, but.
Oh.
I don't know. Like a manager or office person of some type. That the guard was asking permission. The guard was asking permission or like for advice on whether or not he should bring out the professor. So he is in, but this is like a test. And I think it'd be best, which is why I told Turlon what I did. If we we're like firm but not like pushy with it. Which you did, by the way, Turlon. That was a good job.
Fortunately, my witch voice there at the end was not as polite as I meant it to be.
I'll
Well,
follow your
regardless,
guys'
we'll be back
lead.
tomorrow. What was that?
I'll follow your guys' lead, but at the end of
I
tomorrow,
think the scare helped Vita. I say I intended to cut you off. I turn and I say I think the scare helped.
well, I don't think it did help because we didn't get anything. But if we don't get it by the end of tomorrow, I'm sending my message out.
Okay. Yeah, that
Good
actually
work.
makes sense.
Let's go catch up with John.
I need the John fishing before the episode ends, Stephen. By the way, so I need you to get working on that right now, please.
I think I've got to get going after we catch up with John to the docks for the show tonight. Seriously, I hope one of you comes by and visits.
I might be very busy in the lake, but most likely I will be there.
It's just gonna be swimming.
We make our way to the fisher.
Yeah, well, you make your way as straight a shot as you can, which you can only presume John went. And I'll say that, John, as you get to the fishing, or to the docks, it seems like before the density of just, all of kind of the lower docks get in place, it seems like a big fishing spot, just like along, I'll say, let me see, if, like, can you see that? No. Just along the first docks that are perpendicular or parallel to the beach seem to be just filled with people who are fishing. It seems to be kind of a good spot to be far enough out into the ocean where, or far enough out where you can get some good fish, but not far enough out where there's just going to be tons of
2,000 feet out from the shore. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I kind of go towards the edge of like a place where there's like not a lot of other people. I know it's sort of packed, but just somewhere I can kind of sit down, throw my rod out, let the rod hang out, and kind of get to thinking and fishing.
It's fine.
Mm-hmm. I'll say the three others. John, give me a labor check.
Dude, with my labor lore skill. Oh,
Check.
I don't get to use my
What do
labor
you know
lore
about
skill.
fishing,
Oh,
man? Not much.
I'm using a hero point for that.
A hero point needed. Hell yeah.
Okay.
A little
Bit
bit
better, a bit better.
A little bit better.
Not
I'll
great.
say
I'm
that.
not really thinking about the fishing, just kind of thinking about my thinking.
Mm-hmm. Thinking about things. Thinking about John things. I'll say that you are able to catch one fish. It kind of gets down at one point. You're thinking, and nothing's biting at all. And you see some other people around you are getting some bites. And you're just thinking to yourself, man, I can't even fish. I can't even get this. And then suddenly, it pulls, and you are able easily with your strength. You see some people just like really struggling. For you, it is just static churning, as whatever fighting this fish tries to do is not even remotely close. And you are able
Muscle's
to
not
pull
even
out.
tense as he reels in this 90-pound fish.
Exactly. You get a good 12-incher, which ain't too bad for a fish,
Big
especially
rat.
for some of the other ones around here. So I'll say you are able to get one, and do you decide to throw it back in?
I
Some
just
people are doing
Take the
that.
hook out and let it back in, man.
Mm-hmm. And some
Wow.
people are throwing back
Hell
in.
yeah.
Just doing it for the fish.
I'm not about this violent shit anymore. I'm
Exactly.
in it for the game.
But, while I'm fishing, man,
Yeah.
I take the helmet off.
Oh my god.
Some
Take the
air.
helmet
Broad
off.
daylight.
And I'm just sitting there, and John's been thinking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He's been recently just sort of a buildup of things. He's been really afraid of losing his friends again for like the 8th time, and that sort of fear has become stronger than his original goal, his lifelong goal of being the strongest he can be. That
Wow.
goal was really easy when he didn't have a lot of other people to care about, like when he was like 6. But now that he's like met other people, it's difficult to focus on that because he's afraid of losing them. And just in conjunction with the professor, that giant cyclops, the Gatch dream, and now this vision of him, being told that he's not able to make it in the funnel. It's like, all right, well, what am I good for, man? If he loses, it would just mean he's gonna fail when trying to protect his buddies. So why even try? But sitting there on that dock with the helmet off, staring into the water, he sees himself.
Wow.
And he goes back and he thinks about things in terms he understands. The only way to train a muscle is to train it. Even if you can't lift the weight you're aiming for. If you try to just be as strong as you can, eventually you're going to be able to lift that weight without even thinking about it. So John sees his whole body as a muscle. And his failures, just part of training that muscle, just can't lift that weight yet. But the only way he'll be able to do it is to keep being as strong as he can be, man. So even if he fails, he'll keep going. So even if he doesn't win in the funnel, man, there's going to be another opportunity to get stronger. It's just another part of his training.
That's right. That's right.
And there's room for growth. And his friends know he's strong as hell already, and he's gonna just use that, and he's gonna be the strongest he can be. Not for them, not just for them, but for himself as well. And as you guys approach, the helmet gets put back on before you can see him too much. I know you already know what he looks like, but he puts the helmet back on.
Exactly. Goes back into John mode.
I'm gonna throw another cast out.
Give me an athletics check just to see.
Oh, athletics check. Okay, that was a nat 1. So let me roll the athletics. Okay. That's a 36.
Just to see how far you can throw it.
Yeah.
Everybody else has been, chucking it, and some people, there was even a little competition like 10 minutes ago where between these two dudes trying to throw it, and one could throw like maybe 20 feet, and you just chuck it a good 50 feet into the distance and slowly start reeling it back. And you all see John cast his line even further in as he puts on the helmet. As you all approach.
John, you catch any good fish, man? You seem lighter.
I caught a 12-incher.
Tense.
Wasn't that long, but I'll take it, man. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's still pretty good.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I
We could
had
have
a lot
used
of.
you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did a lot of thinking, and I'm ready for that funnel. I don't care what the dream said. I'm gonna go in there,
Yeah.
and even if I lose, at least I tried.
We're gonna
That's
win
what-
that funnel, man.
That's what fishing's good for.
I'm gonna. Hopefully the professor's here. Maybe if he is, I can whoop his ass in the ring. And then, but if not, I'll go after the Shock Master.
The shock.
The Shock.
Shock.
Is his name.
Go after Tugboat Shock Master. And yeah. So
Can't really tell if the shock is like a stage actor or a wrestler. He does
it
a lot.
literally could be a person made out of lightning. I have no idea. But yeah. How'd your thing go?
Well, we didn't get to talk to Gradrin, but we're gonna come back and pester him tomorrow and see what happens.
All right.
And if it doesn't work, we're gonna have Vita message him.
Okay.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think that's everything. Now it's just kind of chill time. Thrallon's gonna be going to the circus in a bit.
Watch the circus. Go to bed. I'm gonna go to my Purple Man group tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
It's like a blue
Purple
man group.
Man group.
but
Yeah.
purple.
I'm gonna go check out the funnel tomorrow and see what the deal is.
Nice. While we have time before the circus, Felix wants to if we're done like talking, we're just gonna enter into hanging out for the evening mode. Felix is gonna turn into a seal midair as he
What the
dives into
fuck?
the water. So I say if we're good, like are we just gonna be hanging out? Like Turlon, when does your when do you start acting at the circus?
It'll be all day. It'll be all night until they close. It's just a booth. People can come by and get tarot card readings whenever they want. Yeah, I think
reading.
I'll be there most of the night. You'll get reading, Vita? Excellent.
That's a
Steven,
free-
I will be reaching out to you about
Yes,
how to do
we
these
will figure out a
readings.
system.
I
got something in my
and-
mind.
Yeah, and I say, no, it's not normally free, but of course it's free for you, Vita.
All right.
I'll just love the mental image of Felix being like, "We all good here?" And everybody like, "Yeah," and just jumps right off.
Yeah.
What
honestly,
the fuck?
Crazy.
Yeah, so if we're it's like, all right, cool. Well, like we've been moving all day. I think we should like relax.
I've never seen a seal before.
I'm definitely gonna be coming
Yeah.
by
Actually, yeah.
the circus, but yeah, I'll meet up with you.
Why
But
you
I
just
just want to swim a
glossing-
little bit.
What do
Is
I
that
know?
cool?
Glossing over that you turn into a seal.
I haven't turned into a seal yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
talking
Oh.
This is the pre-seal.
so that
Got
it's
it.
like a regular natural transition instead of just like, well, that's that, and I turn into an animal. I'm just trying to
All
like
right.
make sure.
Yeah, I'll
it's
go to the
alright.
circus too. I'll get my cards read.
I want to
Yeah.
go check this out. I want to go see what those strong men can do.
Mm-hmm.
What do I
Yeah.
catch with my rod out there?
I'll
With
say,
this-
give me
this
another
big
labor
cast.
check. Big cast.
Labor check.
And you'll get
Big
+2 to it, dude. +2.
Oh!
For
Oh,
your big
my goodness.
cast. You're
For the big
feeling more
cast.
confident in yourself.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll say you quickly get a bite as y'all are wrapping up.
+20.
And you get it on up, and I'll say that this one is a good 15-incher.
Dude, 15?
Mhm.
That's like
Wow.
so big.
It's
Ain't half bad.
pretty
That's
good.
like
Holy shit.
multiple.
And then is Felix already a seal?
I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, I guess I'll probably meet back up with you guys in an hour. I'm gonna swim if anyone wants to join me, and then
Okay.
I assume no one's
Sure.
gonna say anything.
No, actually, yeah, I will.
Yeah, I'll join.
Oh, okay, cool. Tron, can you watch? No, you're gonna go. Whatever. I like am standing with my back facing the water, and then I just not like do a backflip, but I like do a back dive and turn
Yeah,
to a
just
seal
fall
in the
back.
middle of the air, and then I no like backwards. Like I jump up and then I turn into a seal and then I just dive in. I'm
So
just
some,
like, ooh,
some people
I'm
around
a
the
seal.
docks are like, holy shit, did you just see that? Like some people are kind of
Oh my
looking over
God.
and they're seeing the seal go around. And they're amazed.
I say,
Yes, that.
I'm like, what is that thing? And then I go, I don't care. And then I take 15 inch and I'm like, Felix, eat this. And I,
Hucks that fish. I
Felix,
obviously try to eat it.
catch! And I fucking throw it as far as I can.
What's happening?
What happened?
And then
I try to eat it.
Then I dive into the water.
Have we figured out the scheduler for next week?
Hold on, I gotta roll to see if I catch the
Yeah,
fish.
get acrobatics for me real quick. We have not.
It's more
We've not
important.
done that.
I just realized we
not
haven't
sched-
scheduled it, which
The
is crazy.
That's true. I
scheduler.
forgot to do it before. I was so excited about the recaps.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was
Hell.
going to be a 1 and I was going to get embarrassed as a seal. That'd be
No.
so bad.
You even go up in the air, grab it, and do a backflip as a seal.
My
There.
God.
Everyone around goes,
Do that little seal slap thing with the
Arr,
fish in my mouth. I don't
Yeah.
make that noise, though. I got the fish in my mouth.
Yeah, I got the
And I
fish.
scarf that
Yay.
thing now.
Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah.
That's my friend.
It's incredible.
Or good morning.
I know that guy!
Check this guy. Check this guy. Woo!
Awesome. Awesome.
Fantastic.
You guys got it good. I could have turned into an orca, but I didn't.
That's fucking
That
crazy.
would've been
Yeah,
crazy.
or a shark.
Oh my god. That-
Go
I
around
kind of
steal
wanted to
people's-
do a shark, but I was like, that'll freak people out, and I
Yeah,
kind
Go
of just
around
want
and
to
steal
chill.
people's
Yes. All right, good stuff.
Yeah, most of the time I just kind of am chilling. That thing that seals do, they kind of lay on their back because they're fat as hell and they just float. I do that.
I love that.
I just chill.
Oh,
I
that's
just
close.
chill.
I love seals.
Yeah, I'm having a great time.